digger dog. Yeah. Oh, you kind of like that sand, eh? Jake likes the sand pile. Just out on our walk.
He likes it so much.
Hi, guys. And as you can see, you know, he's been hard at it. He's got a little cave going for himself there. I had no idea that he was digging that much. And it's actually not a good thing. It's not safe. Sand pile like that. He's got, I don't know how far in that goes, but
it goes my whole arm.
Your whole arm length. Oh my gosh. Well, it's been sitting there all winter, so it is fairly compact and stuff, but he's got himself a little, I guess you'd call that a quinzee. Or a, that would be called a desert igloo, I guess.
Is that your igloo? You're going to come for a walk?
Crazy dog. Anyway, we need this, we do need this sand spread. And as you can see here, Jake has done a good job of spreading the sand for us. We need it spread all the way right across the trail. Look at him go.
You coming? Here.
Anyway.
Let's put your harness on. That's a point. We're going to go to the cabin? Come on. No. Here. Let's go to the cabin.
Thinks it's playtime. Let's see how you do this.
Let's go to the cabin.
You got a harness for him.
Okay, good boy.
She'll help in his walks. Give Maureen a little more control. She does the early morning walks with him. I'm a late night guy, so she goes out for a little morning walk when I'm having my morning snoops.
This little square goes
there.
That tightens.
There he is, spreading the sand for us. Look how far he spreads it, guys. Attaboy, Jake.
It's nice and cool.
It is, yeah.
What you doing? No, I gotta undo your chain.
It allows his belly to be resting on the fresh sand. And the bugs can't get his belly then.
We're ready. Come on, Jake.
Really nice evening out.
Very nice.
There's a few skitters out. But that goes with the territory. And look guys, this is our froggy pond here. Isn't it nice? See how everything's greened up? It was just 6 weeks ago that I showed you one of the episodes. I think it was 36 or 37, somewhere in there. There was still a foot of snow on the ground. Listen to them peepers. So we're just going up to plant a microphone and replace the cards on the trail cams. See how nice Jake and Maureen are walking? He seems to be accepting the control of her now. Much improved with the harness. Good boy. Now you can see how lush the bush is now, guys. What a difference in just a few weeks. Isn't that neat? Oh, Jake's on the trail of something. Jake's on the trail of something. This is where the moose and the deer have been coming through. And last night there was bear. The bear were coming through here. So we are in the bear territory right now as we speak. Here, bear. And here's the camera. Here's where one of the cameras are mounted that took the picture movies. Did that movie camera pick up any of those bears?
Yeah, that's the one where it was overexposed.
Oh, and the bear came right up way too close to the camera.
So this is how it was.
Yeah.
And the baby bear was sniffing it.
Yeah.
It was straight. It got it all crooked.
Yeah. Well,
Knocked it over.
I think what we'll do is, oh, what's this here?
What?
I would say this is a, yep. I think that's the baby bear scat. Right there. Is that what you were telling me about before?
No, it was in the middle somewhere. About the same size.
Yeah. That's baby bear scat. So, let's do this. No point in lingering. And I think what we'll do is we'll just take this, selfie stand, mic stand deal that we've got going here. And we'll set it back slightly off onto the side there. And he's just changing the card.
Okay. The bugs are really bad, eh?
Yeah, bugs are bad.
Can you hang on to him? Please, so I can do this. Okay.
This way. That's bear, Jake. That's the smell of a bear. You understand? That goes up to the cabin there. Another 100 to 200 yards. This is where the moose came through, right through here as well. Good.
Okay.
Okay, this one is working. We just set it off. Okay, and then this camera here is fixed
It's funny, they're red, but on this
to this tree.
this picture that took the picture of that, the light was white. From the other night. So this one is a little bit more time consuming to set up. And
Oh, there's the gray tree frogs. All right.
Now, do you want to see?
Now we'll see if we trigger it up. There it is. I just saw the light, and again, and again. Yeah, so some of you were wondering about the microphone setup, and we're a little surprised when they heard that bear come right up to the microphone. I played it back on our live stream the other night, and this is the microphone that I use. You've seen me with it before, putting it on trees and stuff. Well, this microphone, it's got a wire cage here.
There.
And with the coffee can in the bottom, the whole thing is done up and secure in the bottom. And anyway, I'm going to put it by the camera here, and we'll see what we get. Since this seems to be a fair high traffic area with bear and moose and deer. All right.
Here. Can you take the camera? Okay. Come on, Jake.
Oh, those mosquitoes are brutal.
Here they are.
All right, there we go. We just triggered this off.
Come on, Jake. Come on, Jake. Good boy.
Oh yeah, great big moose prints here, guys.
They were there this morning.
Yeah, that's the one that came by 2 nights ago. Hi guys, it's another day. About 24 hours after we set the mic and recorder out, and as you can see here behind us, Jake had his cave going, and we were afraid that he was going to keep digging into it, so I collapsed it all down. He can continue digging and spreading out the sand across the trail and laneway here. So yeah, so we're going to set out the recorder again for another night. And just checking our culvert area here. Look at that. It's dried up. It's completely drained, except for this tiny puddle here. Awesome. I mean, last year, guys, this land was so saturated all around, right across the cabin trail here. I mean, unreal. And look how firm and dry it is now. That's great. We're in good shape. Culvert's doing what it's supposed to. Jake is selectively grazing. Listen to how quiet the frog pond is today. Cooler temperatures. Not like he has a bowl of water at home or anything. I guess it's like camping over the campfire, cooking over the campfire. Food always tastes better over the campfire. I guess with dogs, water always tastes better from the pond. It's got that extra natural flavor to it or something, eh? Now, where were those moose tracks that we couldn't see? Couldn't see the moose tracks last night, but it's light enough out now that
oh, he almost goes right to the tracks.
Yeah. One here and one here. Probably the front hoof and the back hoof landing very close to the same spot. Here's a couple more. No, they're not very defined. You can't really see them. No. The sun isn't right. The light isn't right, but trust me, the moose walked all the way down here. Hey, bear. Hey, bear. Hey, bear. You saw, and we do have our bear spray with us, our bear deterrent. Yeah, pepper spray. We keep that in our pocket, easy reach. So you saw we also have our little bear bell jingle-ling-a-ling as we walk. You saw what we got on the trail cam over the last few nights. That's kind of neat. And we'll see what we get. Once again, as you can see, Jake's hot on the trail, using his nose to see what he can find. And here's the one camera right here. Set my microphone out. All right, I was trying to explain to you folks last night about the way the mic is and so forth. It's a coffee can. Basically, what I did was I jury-rigged up some coat hangers, wire coat hanger material, and fit them all together in a few. You can see the ribs here going across. Another one here, another one down here, and then more ribs that run this way, all the way around. So it's like a globe, and then I covered it in a nylon hose, and then have the cover over top. And it blocks out the wind and rain, and at the same time it doesn't block out the sound, so it works quite well. So, and if an animal tries to chew on it, at least it gives it some protection from the microphone, so I'm not having to replace the microphone. And I know where the front, the left and the right of the microphone is, because the front insignia is here, so that's how I know.
Ready for another night of recording.
Now, some of you might be wondering, how come I still got gloves on? Well, when I'm handling my microphone and we're doing stuff like that, I like to wear my gloves, even if it is summertime, whatever. Keeps the mosquitoes off of me and allows me to more comfortably do what I need to do. And also, I have my boots still on, and even though they're winter boots, they tend to help keep the deer ticks away and off of me, and it also prevents the mosquitoes from biting my ankles and stuff. So just a little protection. And I've got the sleeves all tucked into the gloves and stuff, so I don't bother with a bug hat. I don't really like using a bug hat, so. But I sprayed the top of the brim of my hat with some bug repellent, and I'm not too sure as to how this stuff works at this point. I'm still testing it to see if it actually makes a difference. And I think it does, but that could just be positive thinking, right? Onward.
Sure is thick in the bush now, eh?
Yeah, it's getting real thick. Can't hardly see through it now. See all the new maple trees, 6-foot high maple trees. That's the browse that the moose and deer like to eat.
We got some trail clearing to do.
Yeah, we want to clear this trail out. You see this old skidder trail. We want to clear that out so we can walk. Maybe make the trail about 3 feet wide or something like that. And make it easier for us to go through. Apparently the Apparently the deer ticks are supposed to be really bad this year. And what was that you were saying, Maureen, about the deer ticks? Where did you hear this report and the information about it?
It was on a news story on the radio. I was listening to the radio going into town. The scientists, since they were expecting an infestation of ticks this year, they wanted to try to locate where ticks began in Ontario. And they, however they did it, they got it down to Long Point. They said that's where the tick population of the tick problem started way back when.
In Long Point, Ontario.
In Long Point, Ontario.
Which is on the shore of Lake Erie. North shore of Lake Erie. So if they started in Ontario from the north shore of Lake Erie, they didn't say how or why there.
Just said on the news thing, they just said it started at Long Point.
Yeah.
And I didn't do any more research on it.
I would think that if it's Long Point, my thinking tells me that it could be from, because Long Point is a major migration route for our birds coming north for the summer. I wonder if the birds possibly had migrated some of the ticks from the States and to come across the border. So no passport required.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, the frog pond is pretty quiet tonight. At nighttime, like we were last night when it was quite dark out, were you scared?
Scared of what? Like scared because it's night? Yes. Because of the animals?
Scared of being out here and after the sun goes down?
No, I wasn't scared. I find as long as I'm careful with what I do and have respect for the critters that are out and about, that there's no reason to be scared. There's two of us and Jake, so that gave me some comfort not having to worry about the animals.
Well, I think making enough noise as we walk when we don't want to see a bear, or the noise that we make is often enough to send them on their way, and they know that we're here long before we know that they're here, and we do know they are around. So with that knowledge, we're not going to be foolhardy and walk extremely quietly through the bush. We're going to make noise because we don't want to come across them. There's a mother out with 2 cubs, and we know that from our trail cams, as you saw. So no need to be fearful, but we do use caution and we take precautions. We got the bear spray, we got Jake, and we have ourselves and our own awareness and wits. So no need to pack. No need to pack anything at this point. And yeah, we just go about what we need to do, and we show respect as we go. So
we got the bear spray.
Yeah,
we got the bell.
We respect the wildlife enough that we keep our distance. We know they're out here, and that's the main thing. So we carry on and let them do what they need to do, and we do what we need to do.
And honestly, I don't think the bears want to see us any more than we want to see them.
Yeah.
Just as long as we don't interrupt lunchtime or surprise them, right?
Yeah. Don't make them feel threatened as if their food supply is going to be taken away or something like that. If they're feeding in the berry bushes, and you know, you don't want to come across them and surprise them, right? So you make noise as you go. That's all. Hey bear, hey bear.
And it's totally understandable that a mother with 2 babies is going to be on high alert protection, right?
And do whatever it needs to do to protect its babies. Absolutely.
So you just make noise, and she's going to get her babies out of the way pretty quick.
Yeah. Teach them how to get away from humans, right? How to use their senses to avoid that contact.
Playtime.
Jake's having fun investigating the pond. He loves the frog pond. Well, that harness seems to be doing the job for him quite well, eh?
Yeah.
Look at the mosquitoes.
Thank you.
So we'll see if those trail cams pick up anything tonight. You never know. We may see that alpha wolf yet. Stay tuned. So that's it for this edition of Cabin Life. I'm Glenn.
And I'm Maureen.
We shall see you next time. Over and out.
Take care.
Come on, Jake. Oh, he's on the trail of something, eh? What do you smell? You smell that bear? Oh, look at his nose going.